So let me share my screen. How many are new to this one or not listened any previous classes? For all of you have gone through that creating free trial account. Sunita, Bhavya. I'm audible, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So have you seen, I mean, in the previous class, have you seen this video, like how to create a Snowflake free trial account? I think Divya gone to this
Yes.
one. Divya, no. Okay. But what about
Yes.
Sunita and Bhavya?
Yes.
Okay. Bhavya, you also know how to create free trial account? Okay. Anyway, we'll get start. Okay. We'll just create another free trial account with same email ID. Okay. Then we can start the this enrollment explosion, and today we'll start the data loading part also. Clear? Okay. So go to this one. Okay. So how to create a free trial account? Now we'll see first. Clear? Okay. So Snowflake free trial account. Okay. For that, what we need just an active email ID. Clear? Okay. So just what you need is you need an active email ID, which is working email ID. Clear? Okay. So you can take this first link itself. Okay. Then you can start preparing your name here. Okay, like whatever name is there, you can give this one. Clear? Okay, let's just suppose give any name. Any name. Okay. Then email ID. Email ID should be an active and working email ID. Okay. So it can be your office email ID or your personal email ID, anything. Okay. Then why are you signing? You can just take up this one. Okay, for personal learning or company is considering Snowflake. Okay, just click on continue. Then company name, anything you can give. Okay. Then job title, like any job title, maybe data engineer, you can give. Then edition, you have to give it as enterprise edition. If you click on this one, okay, Snowflake basically have 4 editions. Okay, standard, enterprise, business critical, and VPS. VPS is not available for free trial account. Okay, but remaining 3 are available. Out of that one, which one we will use most frequently is enterprise edition, because some of the Snowflake features are available in enterprise edition. Those are not available in standard. Okay, that's why we will choose enterprise edition. Then after you have to choose any cloud service. Okay, because Snowflake is a cloud product, and you have to deploy your Snowflake account to any of these cloud services, whether it can be Microsoft Azure or AWS or GCP, whatever it is. Okay. For time you can take AWS. Okay. So whenever you have clicked on choosing this one, okay, the region will come. In which region that you have to deploy your Snowflake account. Okay. You can click on any region, maybe Asian Pacific or London or Europe, whatever it is you want. Okay. For timing, you can take this one. Then take this one. Okay. Then get started. Here few questions will come. Okay, no need. You can select any answers. There is no this one. Okay. Then submit. Whenever once you have submitted this one, okay, then your it will send a link to your email ID. So how you will get? See, it is a 30 days free trial account. Okay, or else 400 credits of work that you will get. Whichever will expire first. Okay, after that your account will be disabled. Clear? Okay, now see what we will do. We'll submit this part. Now see. An email to activate your account has been sent it to snowflake.training@gmail.com. It may take few minutes to arrive. Okay, but you can check it here. Like, see, we already received this one. Clear. Then what we have to do? Okay, so whenever you have click on this one, okay, whenever you receive email ID, just click on this one. Click to activate. Then it will ask your email ID and password. Okay, whatever email ID is there, it will ask. Okay, then see how you will go. Okay, you can give your email ID, sorry, username and password. Password can be this range. See, 14 to 256 characters, and it should contain some special characters also. Okay, then you can give that password. Okay, then you can set the new password. Confirm password also same thing. Then get started. Okay, then you have set up your account. Okay, whatever account is there, you have set up that account. Clear? Okay. Now see, this is what you will get. First time whenever you log in, first time whenever you log into your Snowflake account, this is how it will comes. Clear? Okay. So if you see in this left side, okay, we have this one is there, your username. If you click on this one, okay, currently what is the role that you are having? You are having account admin role. What is this roles? What is role-based hierarchy? Everything we'll discuss it later. But currently, this is what account admin role that you are getting. Because current just now only you have created your account and you have created your account. That's why for your user, okay, like T Raju, okay, so account admin role will be assigned. And below account admin, what are all the roles are there? Those also will comes to you. Okay, but if you want to see your account details, okay, just go ahead here. Okay, so see, these are the list of accounts that I have created with the same email ID. That's why this much list is coming. But anyway, we don't want all these. Okay, currently, which one is there? NB39622. Okay, where that is, you just to go to that one. Now see here. Just click on this one. View account details. So this is what the account details that you will get. Okay, account identifier, data sharing account identifier, organization name, account name, and account service or URL, whatever it is, username, role, account locator, which cloud that you have deployed, what edition you have choose, all these details that you will get it here. Get it? This is what the account information that Snowflake, your Snowflake account information that you will get. Okay? Clear. Then left side you will get removing all the features from this side here. Okay, Snowflake will be there. Then you can click on this one. You can create a new SQL or sheet like this. Okay, just click on this plus button. Then if you go here, just open. Whenever you're selecting a SQL worksheet, a SQL worksheet will come. Where here you can write all your SQL queries and remaining all things. You can select with the databases. See, whenever you create a free trial account, by default, two databases will come. Snowflake will activate two databases. One is the Snowflake database. Okay, so this is by default it will come, and it is this database is managed by the Snowflake team. We don't have any permission on this Snowflake database. Just you can see the data inside that one. But here, okay, on the Snowflake sample data, okay, you have these things are there. Okay, on the Snowflake sample data, you will get those details. Like yes, Snowflake sample data it will provide just for us to practice all the Snowflake features. Okay, like different schemas are available in each schema. You'll get same set of tables. Okay, then these tables some with a large size or medium size or small size. Okay, wherever you want to use this data, sample data that you can practice with this one. All the Snowflake features like data loading, time travel feature, okay, clustering, all these kind of things that you can do it. Okay. Other tab is here you can select your database, whatever you want to work. Okay. And second thing is here roles will come. Which role that you want to use. Whenever you start working here, okay, your permissions, access, everything, it will be taken care this one, account admin. I mean, what role that you are using here. Based on this role only, all the this set permissions or database access objects will get changes. That is called role-based hierarchy that we will discuss it later. Okay. Then here warehouse is come. Okay. What is warehouse means? If I want to run my SQL query, I need a computer. Correct? Okay. Now that computer is nothing but this warehouse. So this is what the warehouse, it will come there. Got it? Okay. Then we'll see all these details in detail when you're going forward. Okay, but this is how you will get. Okay, onto Snowflake. Then this is what here you will get. Okay, Snowflake account data and data products, users roles, account admin tab. Each of this one will go through one by one coming later. Clear? Okay. Now this is what the Snowflake account details that you will get. See, Snowflake catalogs and updates. Okay. So organization level, account level will be there. Followed by account, okay, you can create all these things like network policy, users, roles, database, warehouse, share, and resource monitoring. But if I deep dive into this database, okay, you'll get the schema. Again, inside schema, you'll get all these details. Stage, pipe, okay, procedure, function, table, view, task, and streams. We have to work all these objects. Okay, that means you have to create a stages, pipes, procedures, functions, table, view, task, and streams, all these details. Okay. Then organization level, this is how it will be there. Okay, so if you take a organization admin role, okay, this is the more than the account admin role. Okay, the top of the account admin role, you'll get organization admin role. Okay, but this will be enabled by Snowflake team. Okay, mostly will not work with this organization admin role. Next one, what it will comes is account admin or account overview, where you have deployed your Snowflake account, in which region you have deployed, what is the platform that you have used. All these details will come for the account overview. See, an account is the administrative name of a collection of storage, compute, and cloud service deployed and managed entirely on a selected cloud platform. Okay, clear. So each account is hosted on a single cloud provider. That means your Snowflake account, you have to deploy it any one of this one. Only you have to choose in only one option, whether it can be Azure or GCP or AWS. Okay, you have to choose only one. Clear? And second thing is, see, each account is provisioned in a single geographical region. That means after selecting your cloud provider, okay, you have to select the region also. That is what we have chosen or not. We have chosen AWS, and what is the region we have chosen? Asian Pacific. Correct? Okay, so that is what we have chosen. Then each account is created as a single Snowflake edition. That means one account it will be created. Okay. Now, whenever account is created, okay, system defined role, what it will use? It will use account admin role. That is what we have seen, correct? As soon as if we create a Snowflake account, okay, so immediately for that user, account admin role will be tagged. Okay, clear, because he has created this particular Snowflake account. Okay. Then this is how the account regions, okay, everything that where you want to deploy, you can get those regions. Then this is how the account URL will come. Whenever you had created Snowflake account, okay, account URL will come. See, this is what entire account identifier that you will get. .snowflakecomputing.com. Okay, .snowflakecomputing.com. This URL will come. If you come to us, okay. So what is our Snowflake trial account? Like, see, if you come here, okay, click on this one account, and if you scroll down, okay, so this is what this one, correct? NB39622. Then click on view account details. Then see, this is what our account identifier that you will get. Or a URL. Okay. Same URL that you have received into your email address also. Like see, XZHJRO, okay, this hyphen and this one. Then see, this is what the same URL you got it or not? Tell me. This is a login console page. Okay, if I click on this one, a login console page will be open. But here, if you see, this is what from here to here, this is what your account identifier or not. Snowflakecomputing.com. Correct? Okay, so that is how the your account identifier will come. Whenever you want to identify your account, it will be there. And this is important if you want to log in or connect to your Snowflake account via any third-party tool. Let's say DBT, Matillion, or any ETL tools or AWS. Okay, these things, if you want to connect it to that one, okay, connect it to your Snowflake account via third-party tool, you need this information. At the time, you should be have knowledge or understanding like how to get your account information. Got it? Or any other doubts?
Yes.
Clear? Okay. Then we'll continue. Okay. So this is how you'll get the account information. Clear? Okay. Now see. So this is what the database that you will get. Okay. So inside database, we have schemas are there. Okay. Like schema 1, 2, 3. How many schemas we want, we can create. But inside schema, we can create all the objects what we have listed. Correct? Okay. You can create this one, a pipe, task, stream, procedure, all these detail, all these objects that you can create in each schema. The database and schema objects that you will get. Okay. Then database. Okay. So whatever database will be there, it is an object where you can store remaining things like all your data, remaining objects that you can create inside a database. Okay. Then inside database, you will get the schema. Schema is nothing but a specific identifier that you can get it for each data type, whatever you want. Okay. Clear. So that your schema object will be there. Clear? And this is what the your overall account flow that will be there, or each object how to track or where it will be there means this is what the Snowflake object model that will be there. The same object model that you can see it in Snowflake. If you see on the account level, you will get all these things like say network policy, user, table, database, warehouse, share, and resource monitor. All these objects are there in under your account level. Like see, if you come to your Snowflake account, if you go here, then see. So if you click on this part monitoring, okay, or if I click on this part admin, then see what are you are getting? Cost management or not, warehouses, compute roles, users and roles, accounts, security, contacts. Okay, so if you go here, click on this monitoring, then see copy history, track dynamics, okay, dynamic tables, tracking, governance, each and everything will come. Clear? These are the account level objects that you will get. Okay, so computer, so securities. In the security, if you click, you will get the network policy also. Like say network policy, set network rules, sessions, all these things. If you click on users and roles, currently only one user will be there. Like see, Snowflake is by default user. Okay, but apart from the Snowflake, currently Snowflake 001. This is the only user to the Snowflake account. Okay, and see, last login is just now, correct? Okay, and for him, two roles are granted. Okay, if you click on this grant roles, those details also you can see it here. See, account admin and organization admin, two roles are assigned to that particular user. Okay, then you'll get the roles also. Okay, users and roles, each and every details that it will be there here on the account level. Okay, okay. Now we'll start with this one. Okay, this is about the Snowflake free trial account setup and navigating of Snowflake UI screen. This is called Snowflake Modern UI screen. Okay, modern web UI screen. UI means user interface screen, like how you are interacting with the Snowflake account. Okay, how you can navigate, what are different pages are there, each and everything that you can get. Now, see, previously we have click on this one plus create and we have open SQL worksheet or not. Then see, this is what the SQL worksheet that you got. Okay, so if you click on this one again, same, it will be open. Then you can write all your SQL queries here. Okay, suppose for timing, if I want to give, okay, if you can select the data from here, okay, let's see, go back here, 10, okay, like tables, then customer table if I take. How to run a SQL query that we'll see just now. Let's say this is a table name, I want to see the data in this table. Okay, then select star from this table. Okay, then you can end with a semicolon. Now this is a SQL query. Okay, just you are querying the data from some table. Okay, this is what a SQL query. Then how to run this SQL query in the Snowflake? For that, two ways are there. Okay, so what are two ways? Okay, so whenever you have written SQL query, you can just select enter this thing like this. Thereafter, you can run this play button. Okay, blue color one. Okay, in the top side right corner. After share, you getting this play button, correct? Okay, blue one. Then you can write like this. Then see, SQL query is executing. Okay, so whenever SQL query is executing, you'll get all these details. What are the results given by the SQL query? How much time it is taken? What is that number of rows it is produced? What is that query ID? All these details that you will get. This is one way of running the SQL query. What is another way is, okay, just select this entire thing. Okay, then in your keyboard, you have to press Control Enter. So what you have to press? You have to press the Control plus Enter. That is another way of writing, querying the SQL query or running the SQL query in Snowflake. Got it? Okay, so that is another way. Okay. Now, whenever if you want to maintain this tab, okay, like different things, like you can work upon this one here, like say close sidebar, then this will be entire screen. Okay. Or if you want to see again databases, okay, you can drag like this. Then all your databases, whatever list will be there, it will come like this. Got it? Okay. So two ways are there. Just select that entire SQL query and press this play button, or else in your keyboard, just press Control Enter. Then automatically it will come. Okay. It is always best to practice each SQL query we have to separate with the semicolon. It is always the best to practice. Like whenever if you want to write multiple SQL queries, okay, each SQL query you have to end with semicolon. Okay, because semicolon is a delimiter in Snowflake you will get. Got it? Or any doubts? Anyone have any doubts? Sunita, Bhavya, Satish, Sarath.
Doubts.
Okay. Sharath and Satish. I think you both are new guys. I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. We'll continue. Bhavya, are you understanding? Or any doubts are there? Okay, I'm not sure whether people are sleeping or I am making it bore. Okay. We'll continue. Okay. So sessions should not be monopoly. That means I am only keep on talking and you are listening. It should be interactive mode. Okay. Yes or no, also fine. Okay. Anyway, we'll continue. Okay. So we'll start with the data loading part. Okay. So this is how you can set up your free trial account and every details. Okay. Now today we'll start data loading. Clear? Okay. So for that one, see. See, mainly in the data loading, you will get these things. Okay. Data loading methods. First, what is Snowflake? Snowflake is a data warehouse, correct? Okay, Snowflake is a data warehouse where you can keep all your historical data, and on the data you can run your analytical operations. Analytical operations means like querying the data, writing complex SQL queries, or preparing the data, okay, applying SQL transformations on raw data, then transforming the data, then finally end products will consume that data. End products means like any consumer or any user or any Power BI reports. Okay, so they will use that data, correct? That means first of all, Snowflake is a data warehouse. Okay, what is warehouse means simply okay, storing of data, correct? In some terms, storage means storing of data. Okay, first if I want to store the data, first I have to bring the data to Snowflake, correct? Okay, if you want to store the data means first I have to bring my data to Snowflake environment. That is what the data loading that you will get. Okay, so what is data loading means? Simply you have to bring your data to Snowflake environment. Then for that, how many methods are there? Okay, how in different ways how you can bring your data based on the data type what you're dealing. Okay, frequency of data, that one we will discuss now. Okay, now see. So this is how the data that can be moved to your Snowflake environment. This is how the data that can be moved to Snowflake environment. Okay, so different options are there. First option is you can simply write an insert statement, like create a table and insert the data. Okay, so this is first option. Second option is uploading via UI screen. Uploading via UI screen that you will get. Okay, then third option is like from the internal stage that you can load the data into table. The fourth option is from the external stages that you will get. Fourth option is from the external stages. Okay, but this one, okay, like insert statement and this upload via UI screen, these two options we will not use never. Okay, via insert statement and upload via UI screen, okay, we will not load the data never. Okay, I'll tell you the reasons also. Okay, now see. So if you come to here, okay, the scripts. Okay, now we'll copy this one entire. Control Alt, Control C. Okay. So first see, okay, whether we don't have database here, see here, okay. We don't have database our one, okay. First we are creating a database. How to create a database? See, this is the command that you have to run, okay. So create, okay, database. Whenever you start typing, automatically the keywords will populate. Then you can just press tab. Okay, create database, MyDB. Okay, my database. Okay, so this is another database that you can create. Then how to run the SQL query? Select this entire SQL query and press Control Enter. Then database is created successfully. Correct? Okay, if you want to see that one, just get this one refresh button. See. So whenever you have created a database, okay, automatically inside this database, two schemas will be created. Whenever you created a database, automatically inside that database, two schemas will be created. One is information schema, second is public schema. Okay, so information schema, it will be owned by Snowflake team. We don't have any permission to edit data or to create any objects inside this one. Public schema is a default, it will be created. Okay, then you can create objects inside this schema. Objects means like table, view, task, procedure, okay, user defined function, pipe, file format, these things. Okay. But for our thing, okay, we'll create our own schema, like see. Create a schema. Okay. Where you want to create the schema now, see. If I go back here in this one, okay, now you can select this one. Like suppose if I refresh this one, then see. So I have my DB is there, correct? Okay. Then inside my DB, I can create a schema called my underscore schema. Okay, then you can run this command. Okay, then if you click this one, see what you're getting. The schema got created. Okay, if I get refresh this one and see my DB, you're getting your schema. So first you are creating your own database and inside that database you are creating a schema. Correct? Then going forward, whatever all objects that will create inside this table, inside this database and schema. Okay, that is what these two commands that will be written here. Okay, then if you see here in the top here, okay, already my db.my schema got selected. Okay, then going forward, if I create this table, where it will be created, it will be created in my db and schema my underscore schema because I have selected in the top that respect to database and schema, correct? Okay, then see. So data loading first method is you can write via insert statement, correct? Okay, now see, this is what the simple insert statement that you will get. Okay, you're first creating a table. You're creating a table, employees table. Okay, what are all columns it has? ID, name, department, joining date, address. Okay, so these are the 5 columns for the table. Okay, then you can just create this table. Okay, then we can insert the data into this table. We can insert the data into this table. Like see, simply run this insert command. then automatically see 5 rows are inserted into this table. Okay, if you want to see the data, just query the table. Let's see. Okay, so what is table name? Table name is employees, correct? Okay, let's see. Okay, now if I run this SQL query, okay, what are data just now you have inserted, you are getting this data or not? Okay, clear. So this is how simply that you will get, or you can insert the data into this one. This is one way of doing. Okay, one way of loading the data into your Snowflake table. But in real time, your data engineering process or in real time data cases, okay, we will not use this option. Okay. Can anyone tell me what is the reason? Why we cannot use the insert statement operation for loading data? Any answers? Why we cannot use the insert statement? Sunita, Bhavya, Satish, or Sharad? Yeah, Bhavya, if you're speaking something.
We are loading the data to Snowflake. So
As we are loading data into Snowflake.
yes,
Yeah, that's what
yes,
only. Okay. Why cannot, in real time, my data engine, let's say if you are working in a project, correct? Okay. Can
mm,
we use this insert statement to load the data?
no, no,
Then what is the reason? If it is not, why?
but it's the default.
Sorry? Yes, Satish.
By default.
Okay. First, you tell me, okay,
Or
if you are working in, tell me, Satish.
DBA should give access for the to insert the tables or anything.
Yeah, you have permission is there. You have permission. You are a account admin, assume, or you are a DB admin. Okay, you can insert the data into table also. Assume you for the database you are a data admin. Okay, then you can do whatever you want. You can delete table, you can insert data, you can modify data, DML operations, whatever you want, you can do it. Okay, but still we will not use the insert statement. Okay, what is the reason?
I think this one is a Snowflake is a third party where the actions are not going to perform in the main database.
No, Snowflake is not a third party. Snowflake is my data warehouse. Finally, where I have to put my data? I have to put my data
Uh,
into Snowflake data warehouse only, correct?
Data was yes, yes,
Then that is what I am doing simply. Okay, I am running this insert statement. That means I am putting my data into this table, correct? Okay, in
yes,
Snowflake, where you store the data in the table only, correct? Finally, where you store the data, you store the data in the table only, correct? Okay,
yes.
then,
Actually, no idea.
okay. Any other one, any answers? Sharath, Sunita?
No idea.
Okay, now see, okay, so here is the logic will come. Okay, now see, suppose if I go back here, okay, or anywhere, okay. First, you tell me what is our process? Okay, it is ETL process, correct? Okay, first one is extract. Okay, extract. Okay, that means the data you will be extracting from your sources. You tell me what is your sources? Let's say if you're working in a project, okay, if you're working in any project, assume Project is sales superstore. Okay. Sales. Okay. Sales project. Assume suppose for time being Reliance. Okay. Reliance data that you want to process. Okay. Do you have Reliance stores are there or not? Okay. Tell me what happens to the this Reliance Fresh stores daily. Daily at what time they will open? Tell me. Okay, daily morning. Okay, so 9 a.m. it will open or not? Okay, then the business will continue till night or 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. you assume. Okay, then I want after 10 p.m. Okay, then whatever data that is there. Okay, on that particular day, how many transactions are happened? That entire data I have to shift it to my warehouse. Correct? But you tell me, okay, when the business is happening, where this data will be stored? Simply you went to a DMart, you purchased items. Okay, on your phone number or whatever it is, you purchase some 10 products. Correct? Where the data will store, first of all.
Database.
Correct? Okay, so with respect to application will be there. From that application to database will come. Correct? Okay, so from that application to database will come. Correct? Okay, now what is this database? This database can be anything. Okay, like MySQL database or PostgreSQL. Okay, or it can be any other thing like Oracle or any other application also. Okay, any other application also it will be there. Then what you will do? You will write a script. Okay, you'll write some extract script. Okay, extract script will be there. Correct? Yeah. So extract script will be there. Okay, then you write the script. Then the script will be connected to this databases and it will extract the data. But you tell me on a particular day, if I given, okay, let's say suppose DMart or Reliance Fresh, tell me how many number of transactions will happen on that day? Just make a guess. Maybe 1 lakh. If you put lower number, maybe 1 lakh records.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. For timing, you take 1 lakh records. Okay. Clear. So just for timing, you can take 1 lakh records. Okay. Then if 1 lakh records are there, okay. So then that means you are getting a data, okay, with 1 lakh records. Okay. Then your script, what are the script that you have written here? Okay. It will connect it to that particular database. It will extract this 1 lakh records, which are the transactions happened on that particular day. Okay, then once it is extracted the data, 1 lakh records, it will convert the data to any file format, like in a .csv file or .org file or .parquet file, whatever it is. Okay, then it will convert the data into .csv. And after that, these .csv files are put into any location. Okay, this .csv files, okay, they will put any location. They will store it in any location. So what is that location? It can be any AWS external storage layer or your compute storage or whatever it is. Okay, clear. Then you tell me, is it possible for me daily to go to that respective file? Okay, .csv file, open that file and copy this 1 lakh records and prepare this insert statement like this. Is it possible? Is it possible to prepare a 1 lakh record statement? So like insert statement like this one.
No.
No.
No, correct? Okay, because definitely we will get the manual intervention. That means errors will come, correct? And second thing is, see, whatever file data you have extracted after converting into any particular file format, these files store in an external cloud storage. Okay, generally in real-time projects, these files will be stored in an external cloud storage. External cloud storage means maybe AWS, GCP, or Azure. At that time, you cannot even open these files. You don't have even permission to open this file. Okay, clear. And you cannot even download that file also. Download a file and take the data and prepare insert statement. That option is also not there. That's why directly inserting your business data. Okay, so direct insert into command we will never use. Okay, that's why this option is not there. Okay, then what is second option? Second is option is like upload via UI screen. Okay, that means via user interface screen, you can load the data also. How to load the data is see. You click on this snowflake icon symbol. Okay, click on this data. Then you'll get a tab called add data. Okay, just click on this add data. Okay, then see. Here you will get different options. Okay, loading data into table, loading into stage, Snowflake stage from AWS S3, from Azure cloud storage, all these things. We'll discuss everything. Okay. For timing, I want to load data into table. Okay, then click on this option. Okay, then browse the file where that file is there. Okay, click on that file. Okay, for time being, I have kept sample data in my this desktop. Okay, sample data. You take any file. Okay, just click on this one, employees folder. Okay, employee F2 file. Okay, clear. Just open this. Then after that, where you want to create this table? Okay, is there any database? Is there? Yes. Okay, you can select on MyDB. What is your schema? My schema. Okay, is table is there or not? If table is not there, you have to create a new table. Click on this column. Okay, create a new table. Okay, then table name. Let's just suppose employee underscore this one I will give underscore UI screen. Okay, because you are creating this table via UI. Correct. Okay, then click on next. Then see, it will give the data. It will read the data. Okay, then what are all columns are there? What is the data type, column name, column data? Okay, it will just give some sample data here. Okay, if these data types and column names are okay for you, then just create on this load. Click on this load. Or else if you want to change any column name or something here, you can do that part. Okay, just for timing, click on load. Then see what is happened. Successfully loaded data or not. Okay, what it is created in MyDB, in my schema. Okay, employee underscore UI table got created. Okay, then you can see done. Okay, then you come to again your Snowflake account. Okay, open this page, whatever SQL sheet, then you can query the data like see. So if you open my schema, two tables will be there here. See, employee and employee. If I want to copy this name, copy name and paste it here. Okay. Select star from this table. Okay, now see, if I run this query, you will get the data. Like see, you are getting this data. Okay. But this option also we will not use. Tell me what is the reason? In real-time cases, okay, like this also we will not use the data loading. Okay, what is the reason? Because see, if I want to load data like this, okay, where should be the file should present? If I want to load data like this, okay, where the file should be there? Okay, add data. Okay, loading into table. From where I am picking my that file, tell me. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, it's audible.
Yeah. From where I am taking that file?
Oh, from desktop or
Yeah, so from desktop only, correct? Okay, but desktop or any folder. That means in my local computer or not, correct?
yes.
But you tell me, okay, so client data, that is business data, okay, will they allow like to give permissions of or the client data is it available in a local computer?
No,
No, correct? Okay, because data security issue,
you're confidential. Yeah.
correct? Okay, so you will not get the file to your local computer, correct? And tell me, is it automation process? Every day can I go and browse the file and load the data? Is it possible?
No,
No, correct? Okay, at one time, maybe once in a 6 months or that one, okay, wherever you want a static table is there, at the time we can do, no problem. But daily, if you want to process data, this option is also not there, correct?
yes.
Okay, so that's why data loading via these two options, via insert statement and upload UI. These two we will not use in real-time data loading options or data loading cases. Okay, because that reasons are, okay, insert statement we have to prepare with the data. First of all, we don't get the file client data accessibility. You cannot go to that particular location, see the file, download the file, edit the file. That permissions you don't have. Okay, second thing is, even if you have permissions, still preparing insert statement with those many number of records is not possible. Okay, because client's data or water data based on that particular project, the number of records will come is very large. It can be a 1 lakh records, 10 lakh records, or you have to process 1 crore records also. Then preparing insert statement with those many number of records is not possible. Okay, and it is not the preferable way of method. And uploading via UI screen also we will not do. Okay, then what are the ways so if you want to load the data into Snowflake environment, we have to go to copy into options. So if I want to put the copy into options directly, we cannot do. For that, we have to use a Snowflake intermediate object called stage. We have to use the Snowflake intermediate object called stage. Okay, so that is what you will get. First, what you have to do is see. So this is what insert statement, correct? Okay, like a simple insert statement, whatever you have, you can see this statement. Okay, inserting a data into table, values, keyword, that you will get it. Okay, but that as mentioned, that is not the preferable way of doing. Okay, not possible. Then next thing is Snowflake stages will come. Okay, what is Snowflake stages? See. So stages are a temporary storage locations for data files used in the data loading and unloading process. Okay, stages are temporary storage locations, okay, for data files used in the data loading and unloading process. Whatever your data will be there, okay, so first you have to put the data into your Snowflake stage. After that, from that stage, you can copy data into table. Okay, so stages are intermediate objects will be there, or you can say they're acting like a bridges between the data in the loading process. Okay, then mainly in the Snowflake we have two types of stages will be there. One is internal stages, second one is external stages. In the Snowflake mainly we have the two types of stages are there. One is internal stages, second one is external stages. Okay. Again, internal stages are three types. That is user stage, table stage, and named stage. Okay, this we'll discuss in detail. Okay. Second is external stage. Inside external stage, we have only one stage is there. That is what named stage. Got it? Okay. When we will use internal stage and when we will use external stage. Okay. So that options also we'll discuss. See, when we will use internal stages, if you want to load your data into any Snowflake table, if that file is present inside your local computer, if that file is present inside your local computer, okay, and you want to load that file into your Snowflake table, at that time we will use the internal stage option. Local computer means on your desktop or any folder like that. Okay, clear. When I have to use external stage, that means when your data is when your data is present in external cloud provider like AWS, GCP, or Azure. In those cloud locations or in those cloud providers, if your data is there, then from AWS S3 bucket, okay, to Snowflake, I want to load the data. At that time, we will use intermediate object called external stage. Snowflake external stage. Whenever if you want to load a data from external cloud storage providers like AWS S3 bucket or GCP bucket or Azure Blob Storage. Okay, these are the external cloud storages where data will be stored in those respective locations. Correct? Okay, then if I want to load data present in that locations, we have to use the intermediate called Snowflake external stages. Instead of that one, if your data is present in your local computer, let's say metadata or some files are there, then if you want to load the data, that is called internal stages that you will get. If I want to load the data, you have to use intermediate object called internal stages. Got it? Okay. Then this is how like you can create or you can command, you can run the put command. Okay, you can see the files inside the stages like that. Okay. Internal stage, mainly three types will be there. One is user stage. Okay. Second is table stage. And third one is named stages. Okay. User stage, table stage, and named stages. Okay. So user stage. So this stage will be created automatically whenever a particular user is created. Okay. Let's say on our current Snowflake account, I am one user, correct? Okay. Then for my on my username, automatically a stage will be created. You don't need to create. Snowflake will create automatically. Okay, whenever new user created to that particular Snowflake account, that particular stage will be created automatically. Similarly, table stage also. Whenever a table is created, okay, respective to the table, a stage will be created automatically. Okay, but named stage, this is the object that we have to create specifically. What is named stage means you have to create the object specifically. Clear? Okay. Then how to upload these files to this stage? Okay. Let's say your file, what I told, when we will use internal stages, if your file is there in your local computer, correct? Okay. Then what you have to do is you have to take the file in your local computer and put that file into internal stage location. At that time, we will use the command called put command. So in Snowflake, when you use the put command is, okay, if you want to upload files which are present in a local computer to Snowflake internal stage, at that time we will use the put command. Okay. Then inside this stage, what are all files are there? If you want to see that files, then you can run this command. Okay, it is list, list at the rate that symbol name. Okay, user stage means you have to use delta symbol. If it is table stage, okay, list ls, okay, shortcut is ls, or you can write full name called list, list. At the rate percentage symbol and your table name. If it is named stage, whatever your name stage you have given, okay, ls at the rate the stage name. You can give like this. Okay. Clear. Then user stage, if I take, okay, cannot be altered or dropped. Okay, you cannot drop this stage because it is Snowflake created automatic one. Same here also, okay, table stage also, you cannot drop or alter that one. Okay, but it is a named stage secure object. That means you can drop, you can alter, you can modify whatever you want to do. You can create this named stage because this is specifically user created one. Okay, then what are drawbacks in this user stage and table stage is, okay, it is not accessible to multiple users. Let's say on my username, a stage is created, but that cannot be accessed by some other user. Okay, that is the restriction here. Similarly, on the table stage also, okay. So for each table, one more stage we have to create. One more stage will create. Then if you want to load data into this table via that table stage, only you can load into that respective table only. Okay, from the stage. Okay, from the stage you cannot load into other table. That is a drawback here. That's why, okay, in real-time Snowflake use cases, we will never use user stage and table stages. We will never use user stage and table stage. Okay, because there are the limitations from these two stages. But we will must and follow the named stage. Whenever if you want to upload a files or load the data from a local computer to Snowflake environment, we'll use the option called named internal stages. Clear? Okay, so that is what internal stages, three types that you will get. Okay. Anyway, we'll create this named stages. Okay. We'll run this put command, how to upload that put command file. Okay, list command, all these details we will see. Clear? We'll see it in the tomorrow's class. That is what. Any doubts as of now? Anyone have? I'm stopping my share. Any doubts? Okay. So if no doubts are there, then tomorrow we'll connect. Okay, and we will see like what are the different ways of loading, uploading this put command. Okay, how can I upload a single file at a time or multiple files at a time? All those details will create internal stage. Okay, We'll log into our command prompt. We'll see the SnowSQL, all these details tomorrow's class.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, sir. In last class, you actually shared the SQL practice questions. So could you please share it again?
Yeah, sure. Those are there in the drive, correct?
No, I can't find that in my drive.
Okay, I'll ask them to give the access. Okay, clear. Then if those are not there, I'll upload them again.
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Any doubts? Sharath or Satish, Bhavya, Divya?
No, sir.
Okay. Sure. Then we'll catch up tomorrow. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.